Oh my god. I don't know what that was because I was not ordering Domino's. Like, ew. I don't even like Domino's. I'm not sure. I don't know if that was an ad or what, where that came from, but we're up again. Hopefully it lets you guys know that I'm on here. If you're here, say hi. Looks like we have one person. But yeah, let's see. Ah, let me try to fix this while we're waiting. Mm. Hey, hey Omar. Wait, let's see. Okay, did you guys get the notifications for the live today? Because I definitely tried to set it up. But obviously, I'm a grandma and I don't really know what I'm doing on YouTube. Ah! Or I don't know if you have to be subscribed or what. I'm not really sure how that works. But I'll try to find out more later for sure. Let's see. But how are you guys doing today? I'll let you guys join in. Sorry that it got messed up, guys. One day I'll be on, at least I'm here on time, okay? Let's start there. Progress. Next time, we'll be all squared away. For sure. I don't know what that was last time. I heard the Domino's commercial. Yeah, me too. And then it just kept going, and I was like, "What is going on?" And I don't have any other browsers on, so that was weird. That was super weird. But if you guys are coming in, say hi. Say hi. Let me know I'm not talking to myself. Oh, if you guys can hear me good, let me know. And please let me know if you guys hear any ads or anything like that, because we cannot have that. How was Pepper? Pepper, he's good. Hi. Pepper's good. Living the dream. Living the dream. Hey, hey. How are you guys doing tonight? Oh my goodness. Oh, let me know if you guys got the notification. I'm not sure if you have to be subscribed, so just let me know so everyone else will know what to do in the future. But I'll give us like one more minute and then we can start chatting. Y'all know I got something to drink. Green Devotion. I normally drink it in the morning, but whew, I didn't drink it, so I'm like, okay, you have to drink it today. Okay, y'all got the notification? Cool, cool, cool. That's good. Yeah, where's everyone at? Like located state-wise or country-wise? Because I do have some people that are subscribed on here that excuse me. Some people who are subscribed here that aren't from America. So let me know. Thank you. Just left Dallas, overnight in OKC. Oh, nice. I think I like the hotel that we stay at in there. I like that. I like it out of the options that we have. Let me not say I like it. Out of the options we have, it'll suffice. And the people are really sweet in Oklahoma. NYC in the house. Okay. Yeah, what is today? Saturday? It just feels like another day for me. I was on reserve today. Nothing crazy. I didn't get called, but tomorrow is a new day. So, not sure if I'll be called or not. Be sure to like the video. You guys who come on in, like the video. Tell me hey, say hey in the comments. Let me know you're here. Okay. Let me see, because I had wrote some. Wait, let me see this thing. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, the topic today is about these pilots. Yeah, we need to talk a bit about the pilots. Okay, first off, what y'all be asking me in the consultations and what's the tea about the pilots? Okay, let's go ahead and get the first question out the way that y'all ask me all the time in the comments, in the consultations, and our one-on-ones, all that. Where the fine pilots at? Let's just get that question out the way. Listen, we have to define what fine is, what attractive is. That's within the eye of the beholder. That's number one. So yeah, what I consider fine and what you consider fine might be two different things. Okay. There are let's start with 80% of the pilots are married. 80%. Okay. Then out of my 2 years of being a flight attendant, I'm gonna say that there have been 5 total that are attractive out of the bunch of pilots that, like, out of the pie of pilots that I have worked with and seen, 5. Okay. Yeah. So 5 out of, like, I don't know, 100, 150. I don't know. Somewhere around that number. But anyway, so out of the 5, maybe I'll say 6. Maybe 6. Yeah, I'll say 6. There's like, there was 2 black guys, 2 black men, there was 1 white guy, 1 Asian guy, and 1 Indian guy. And then what does that leave me? Did I say 6? Oh, and another white guy. So, you know, I don't discriminate. So I'm looking out there for y'all. I'm trying to see what's up. Out of those 6, and do they end up leaving for the company for mainline? No, let me tell y'all. Yes, they did leave for mainline. I think like 2 of them did. Okay, out of the 6. But the main point was that out of 6, 4 of them were based out of Chicago. So sometimes I have out of base trips where the company will fly me to a base to work a trip, but the rest of my crew is from somewhere else, from Chicago, or it's the other way around, and a crew from Chicago comes all the way to Dallas to work a trip. So 4 out of 6 were based out of Chicago, or whether they worked in Chicago and then they came to Dallas, but Chicago. So I think if you're looking to be with the pilot, I think you have higher options in Chicago, because 4 out of 6 were in Chicago. We were probably looking at the same ones. And that's another thing. If we were probably looking at the same ones, guess how many other flight attendants were looking at the same ones? All of them. So that's something else you need to keep in mind. Yeah, so I would definitely say go to Chicago. But a lot of them are married. Many of them are married. So I just feel like, but there are single ones, 20%. That's a big number. That's a big number. So it's not like it's 1%. So there's still a chance. And there are a lot of flight attendants that meet pilots and then they date pilots. So that's actually a very common thing. In terms of in my airline, I've met maybe like 4 flight attendants who are dating pilots. So it is common. I do feel like it's common. Either they're dating or they're married or whatever the case may be. But it's a thing and it does happen. I just feel like if that's something that you're looking for, your chances may be higher in Chicago. Because Chicago is a junior base, which means that a lot of new people go there and they carry, it's an international hub. And what else? I think they carry 3 different, I want to say 3 different hubs are there. I'm not really sure, but they have a lot of different airlines there. So like more opportunity, basically. So that was definitely the first thing. So yeah, I don't know about coming to Dallas for that. I don't know. But oh, in terms of the, while we're on the subject of attractiveness, the like flight attendants, I've only worked with like I don't even know, maybe like 1, 2, 3, maybe like 7 or 8 guys, and only out of the 8, only 2 were straight, and 1 was actually dating a flight attendant. So, yeah. And another thing, y'all, the competition is very, very steep. Okay? And I'm not talking about these with the other female flight attendants. I'm talking about with the male flight attendants. The gay male flight attendants, they look very pristine. Okay? I don't know what's going on with the ladies. I think we all need to come together, have a heart to heart. I'm not sure. The ladies just don't put in any effort anymore. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But the guys will be looking really, really nice. Really nice. I don't know what's going on with the ladies. Like, y'all let me know. Maybe it's just the people that I'm working with and what I see in the airport. You know, where I see the most like dressed up flight attendants are actually with Spirit. Like Spirit Airlines, they be having their flight attendants look like it's their first day on the job. They look super excited. At least where I'm based in DFW, that's what I see. That's like the common trend every time I'm going through TSA and stuff. But yeah. Oh, if you're new, like the video, tell me hey. Because we have 12 people in here and only 3 likes. So what y'all doing? Like it up, like it up. Like it up if you're new. Okay, what else? Did y'all have any questions about the pilots? Before I get into this story time, I need to tell y'all what happened. I don't think I told y'all when I had worked with I had that one story about the pilot I worked with, and this was like on a 4-day trip, right? And so it was me and the other flight attendant. The other flight attendant was actually pregnant. So let's just call her Linda. So Linda was pregnant and we were working on a 4-day, day 3 of a 4-day. This was like back when we were wearing masks. So this story is an older story time, however, it's safe to tell. You know, I don't really like telling things that had just happened. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna tell their actual names, so. This was a long time ago. I don't know what Linda is doing these days. I don't even know if she's still with the company. If she is she watching this? Hey girl, hope you're doing good. How's the baby? Anyways, so it's day 3. Be sure if you're in, like the video. It's day 3 and we are supposed to be going to LA, right? It was like a night flight. And y'all, we're boarding the plane. It's a full flight. This guy, I'm the forward, Linda's the aft. We're boarding the plane and this guy, he comes on and is this the live now? Yes, this is the live. He has his scarf over his mouth, right? And I'm like, okay, you know, make sure you have your mask. And yes, I'm live. Hey. He goes and sits down. He hears me. So then he goes and sits down, right? He's in the aft section. So I'm taking care of first class. He's in the aft, like in main cabin. So I'm taking care of first class. We're still boarding. So Linda comes up to me and she tells me that the guy let's call him Jack. Jack did not put his mask on, and she told him to put his mask on. He would like put his scarf over his mouth, and then when she walks away, he like takes it back down. So she was like, I already told him twice, and he just had an attitude. I guess he was just like, leave me alone, or whatever the case may be, and he just wasn't complying. So she tells me, and when I look back there, I was gonna go and talk to him, but then he had the scarf over. So I was just like, okay, I'll wait to see if he like pulls it down. And she was just like, you know what, he's being difficult, X, Y, and Z. So, which he was, because she had already talked to him like 3 times. We didn't even close the door yet. So she goes to tell the pilot, and the pilot was just like, is it really that serious? Can you just wait until we get to LA? Because he was kind of over it. Like, he just wanted to hurry up and get to our destination. But it's just like, if a flight attendant is telling you that there is a passenger who's not being compliant, then you should be taking our side and, you know, wanting to get the passenger off. Because at this point, we closed the door and we were taxiing. Yeah, sorry. We closed the door and we were taxiing. But it was just like, we closed the door and we were about to taxi. So we didn't take off yet. We were about to taxi, but the door was closed. And so the pilot was just kind of like, you know, it'll be fine. Like, just brushing it off and not really taking the matter serious. And we were serious about it, especially Linda, because Linda was the main one interacting with this passenger. And Linda was just like, you know, no, we need to get him off because he's already not listening. Who knows what's going to happen once we're in the air, right? Now, I'm saying this because the pilot should automatically be on our side. We shouldn't have to, like, debate with the pilot or, like, try to plead a case. Like, if we've been working together for 3 days, we haven't had any issues, and an issue comes up, like, obviously we're not gonna bother you unless we feel like it's serious. Long story short, it was like a tug and pull with the pilot, which is why personally this pilot is on the do not bid list for me, because I don't like when I'm letting you know, or it wasn't me, but Linda's letting you know that what the situation is, and you're not taking it serious. So, you know, it could have escalated into something more, but we're trying to let you know what's going on. You're not taking us serious, X, Y, and Z. We ended up getting the gate agent, opening the door, getting the gate agent manager to come on board and escort this guy, Jack, off the plane. In the middle of escorting him, we thought he was by himself. He was with his wife and 3 little kids, like 5, 3, 1. And the wife is like, oh, what are you guys doing? Are you guys taking him off the plane? And we're like, yes, because he's not putting on his mask. Mind you, they all have their mask on. It's just him. So you would think that a parent would lead by example and put his mask on. Like, what are you doing and why are you being difficult? He didn't want to put on his mask and basically left the wife and 3 kids on the plane. Like, because he didn't want to put his mask on. I don't know what was going on with this man's head, but he was being difficult. We had to take him off, X, Y, and Z. Oh, if you're in, like the video. Let me know if you guys are still here. Say hey. Anyways, so my thing is the pilot just wasn't being, he didn't care about the situation. Then my thing, number 2, he didn't care. Then I feel bad for the kids too, because it's like your dad is not a good role model. I feel bad for the mom because now she has to like deal with 3 kids by herself in the airport. It's already a lot going to the airport by yourself. And so I think they didn't want to pay for like tickets because they would have had to buy another ticket at this point. So it would have been either buy 1 ticket or buy 5 tickets. So yeah. Hey, welcome, welcome. Okay. My thing is, I didn't like how the pilot did not have our side, well, Linda's side. And he was like, oh, is Jack being aggressive? And it's like, if we're already complaining, then you should just be on our side. Like, I've never had a pilot ask me questions as if I'm making this up or being dramatic. That's number 1. Then number 2, it's not like this was our first leg, our first flight together. You don't know if I'm a person that, like, me or Linda or myself are people who like to like start drama or anything like that. We're not. And it was day 3 of a 4 day. So you worked with us for a while. We had flights together. That's number 2. So it's just like, okay, if we were people who got into it with the passengers, then we would have been having something going on every single day of that 4-day trip. Okay, so that's like just using your own discernment, like, hey, maybe the situation is serious. Then the third part is that Linda's pregnant. Like, okay, she's cooking a whole human. Don't have her raising her blood pressure, being upset, or like, if something is going on, if he's going back and forth with a flight attendant, number 1, and a pregnant flight attendant at that, no. Like, you should be on board as a crew member to get this person off the plane. It shouldn't even be like a situation where we have to persuade you. So that was annoying. Yeah, so that pilot and the other pilot who left to Southwest, those would be the only 2 that I would have like on a do not bid list, because I just don't like that when pilots don't have your side on situations. Y'all, let me know, like, isn't that crazy? I think that's crazy. Like, it shouldn't have been a back and forth, especially when like other pilots, there's been other situations where other pilots are always on board to, anytime you go to them about a situation, they're like, okay, you say the word, I don't care, I'll stop this plane, I'll turn around and go back. So then I've also worked with this pilot another time, and he's not based in Dallas. No, he's based in Dallas, but like commutes from, I don't remember, I think it's Phoenix. Let's say he commutes from Phoenix, right? And so he was just the type of pilot that will risk flying in bad weather just to get to his destination, number 1. Number 2, other flight attendants have him on a do not bid list because, okay, let's say their flight is delayed. Let's say they have 1 flight and then they're done. Because this pilot is commuter, if you guys are experiencing bad weather and you're in Dallas, but he has a flight to catch to commute back home, and if he stays any longer in Dallas and the flight is delayed and then he can't make his commute, he's the type of pilot that will call out just to make his commute and basically leave the crew hanging and have to wait for another pilot, which that sounds bad in theory, it does sound bad, but I'm like, in real life, I just feel like if I was in that situation, maybe I probably would do the same thing. I don't know. But I guess the way he went about it is like he'll just like walk off the plane and not say anything. And the crew has to find out from like crew support, because they basically call crew support like, hey, we don't know where the pilot went. And then they're like, oh, he called out like 30 minutes ago. So yeah, that's like something you have to worry about. Those pilots who are commuting and who just don't care. If you're new, like the video, tell me hey, and give me some commentary on the story time, y'all, so I'm not talking to myself. Okay, now out of those two people, they're both younger than most pilots. They were both single. They were both childless. Okay, and I say all that to say, for me, and like with my theory, I feel safer with pilots who have families, who are married, who have kids, grandkids, all that stuff. Like, the more you have to live for, the safer I feel, because the single, unmarried, no kids, those pilots seem to live on edge a little bit. I'm like, okay, and they don't really care. Not saying that they're putting our lives in jeopardy. It's just, I've noticed that the senior pilots who have a lot more to lose, they care more about the safety. And I appreciate that. So yeah, I do enjoy working with the senior pilots. They are pretty nice, and overall, the pilots are very nice. And what else? Those are just the two bad eggs. Like, all the other pilots are honestly pretty cool. If anything, a lot of the pilots, like I've had one pilot, it felt like he was just, I don't know, we had like a really hard landing, right? And he was so concerned about the flight attendants on board that he was just like, look, I know that was a hard landing. Like, I'm willing to pay for like a massage for you guys, a chiropractor adjustment, because I just want you guys to be okay, yada, yada, yada. Like, he was just very concerned about our safety in that aspect. And the landing wasn't really in his control. Sometimes the wind can be very like harsh, and that can affect how you land, or it's like low visibility, so it's cloudy or something is going on to where you can't really see the ground. So it's a number of things that you don't just put it on, oh, the pilot was just being reckless. But I have worked with pilots who are just very like conscious of our well-being as flight attendants, and they're like, hey, we want to make sure you're good, we want to make sure X, Y, and Z. So it's always nice to work with pilots who care. And what else? I wrote down some stuff. I'm trying to think. Oh, do y'all have any questions? And say, hey, as you come in, let me know you're here. Also, like the video. These likes aren't up, honey. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, most of the pilots, majority of the pilots are pretty cool. Like, definitely pretty cool. And they do have, majority of them do have dry humor. So if you don't like dry humor, then all of them will be annoying. Because they do have dry humor, but I like dry humor, so I think it's funny. But I have worked with other people who like, they just don't get any of the jokes, or they take them serious, and they're like, are we gonna die? But no, they're just playing. Um, what else about pilots? Oh, like I said, 80% of the pilots are married. Okay, so if for these ladies who are out here, mingling, if a pilot is asking you for your Snapchat and not your phone number, that's a red flag. And y'all don't need to be exchanging anything, okay? He's probably married. I have heard some crazy stories. Um, yeah, something about that Snapchat, exchanging Snapchats, and I guess trying not to get caught, whatever the case may be. I don't advise, so do your research and make sure you're not getting mixed up in someone's drama. Yeah, make sure they're single. um, what else? Yeah, that's about it. A lot of the pilots moved on to mainline, like a lot of the ones that I've met, because I do work for a regional airline. So for a lot of pilots, they just use this a regional airline to like get their feet wet and like get their experience and hours up. And then they move over to mainline, or they move over to like mainline, private, or work for like UPS. I think there's like UPS or FedEx, because they pay like significantly more than the regional, but some people stay because I believe there's also like a training they have to do. And like I say, as a flight attendant, I don't want to go through training again. And some of the other pilots are like, yeah, I don't want to go through that again either, or have to commute. So we're fine where we're at. But yeah, if you're new, say hey, make sure you like the video. Like it up, you guys. The likes do not match the number of people in here. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna head off here. I wasn't gonna be on here too long, but I did want to chat with you guys. Also, if you're new, let me know if you got the notification today. I did have a scheduled live, but I don't know. When I came on live, a Domino's commercial came up out of nowhere. Yeah, that was weird. Um, so I had to do it again. If you guys didn't already know, I do have a Patreon. Be sure to check out my Patreon. I'll put it down below, but you also check out the community section. It's listed there too. Have an Amazon wish list if you guys want to get something off there. If you guys are making donation, I have a Cash App listed. All those things, I'll list that down. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions? Because I won't be on here too long. And if you're heading out, be sure to like the video. Are you guys doing anything tonight? Anything else besides tuning into the live? I hope my comments aren't frozen. Like, I don't know. Or is everyone speechless? What's the scandal about the pilots? I just gave y'all all the tea about the pilots. Not frozen. Um, yeah, the scandal is that don't mess with the married ones because some of them be out here. in different cities with a bunch of flight attendants and other people. So don't get yourself caught up in that mess. And that's not all. That's definitely not all. I feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe like 10%, 15%, 15. So not that many. I'm mostly going to keep to myself when I'm on the job, but we'll be a team member, of course. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't really go out with like my crew unless I vibe with everyone, because sometimes it's just weird when it's not a good interaction when like you only vibe with one person, the other two you don't really vibe with, or whatever the case may be. Or I'm just tired. Like sometimes everybody is cool, but I'm tired and I just don't feel like going out. Like I have crew members who they'll be pressed to go get a drink or like go explore, and it'll be like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, girl, it's way past my bedtime. I'm not about to be sitting outside, like going somewhere looking at you, and I looked at you all day. Like I want to go home. Hey, I want to go to my room. I want to relax. So, but sometimes it is fun. I went out with my crew probably like, um, I went out with the crew in Mexico. I went out with the crew in Arizona. I went out with a crew in Laredo, Texas. And I went out with a crew in like Kentucky. I'm on day 3 of 4. The crew is cool, but we haven't hung out at all. Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, especially when you have a 4-day, it's kind of like, honey, we already are hanging out. We're hanging out on the plane. We looking at each other. We done talked about everything, and that's enough hanging out for me. Like I need some me time. So sometimes I just don't really want to go out because I'm like, girl, you done already told me your life story on the 3-hour flight we had. What else do you got to talk about? So sometimes it's like you just want to like save some conversation for the next flight, or just relax and regroup. For me, it's about relaxing and regrouping. Now, going on with a good crew, I will definitely do that. But if I see something not right, then no. Yeah. Yeah, it is nice to like talk to other crew members, especially when it's not about work, because on those times I did work with other crew members, I mean, not work, but go out with other crew members, that's when you start like learning more about them. And I learned about people having like other side hustles or like their business. Like I was with a flight attendant who like sold insurance and not insurance, but like did real estate. And I remember this pilot, he did like construction. Another pilot like worked in film and like was an actor. So I was like, wow, I didn't even know that these people had different things going on. And then, I'm a YouTuber, so it's all, when you have a dinner with everyone and you're not talking about work, you definitely get to like learn about your coworkers and possibly network. So that's also like an opportunity too. If there's something that like you're interested in that they're doing or something like that. So yeah. Where are you guys going on your trips? Like where's the next place? I know you said Oklahoma City. But where all did you guys go? But yeah, like I said, most of my crews are pretty cool. And then um sometimes we just get in late. Like we get in super late and or we have a very early um report like 5 a.m., 5:20. So it's like we have to get our rest. We don't really have time to like go out and do anything. But if my crew is cool, I'll definitely go out if I have the a little bit of energy in my social battery to go out. Yeah, there was one time I went to Mexico and there was a passenger on the plane. Honestly, like half of the plane was also going to the same hotel. And there was this restaurant next door and basically like we went with the passenger. They were just like, oh, like let me like take y'all out, da 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 da. So that was pretty cool. If you're new, make sure you like the video, like it up for me, and I'm sure you guys subscribed if you guys got the notification. Oh, also, while you guys are here, what type of content would you like to see? What type of, do you guys like the vlogs? Hey, back to Green Bay and back to Chicago. Green Bay. Where is Green Bay? More story times. Wisconsin. Okay. Like I know like Green Bay Packers. I hope that's right. Oh, Wisconsin. I think I've been to Wisconsin before. I have Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I think Milwaukee is in Wisconsin. I hope it is. If so, I've been there and we stayed at a really, really nice hotel there. Um, and it's next to all of these like cute little places. It has like a nice, it's like in a nice town center area. Okay, yeah, Milwaukee's in Wisconsin. Cool. I know Wisconsin is known for like cheese, but I went out there and there's like a crumble cookie next to the hotel we were staying at. And that was like the first time I had crumble cookie, and I like cookies, but I think I got 3 cookies and 3 or 2. And I ended up throwing them away because it was too sweet. Like, crumble cookie is way too sweet for me. Like, maybe half of one is enough, but I don't know what I was thinking when I got 3. Because, no. Yeah. That's like the only thing I remember about Wisconsin. It has everything around there. The Mexican restaurant is amazing. Yeah, it's so nice over there. The hotel that we're at. Like, it's just a vibrant area and like a lot going on. Oh, you were right about the Green Bay Packers. Okay. Yeah, crumble cookie are very sweet. Yes, it is. I'm like, that's for people who truly have a sweet tooth because, um, no. Like, I have a friend who has a sweet tooth. Like, he eats dessert almost every day, and he can eat like 3 of those cookies. And I'm just like, no, my head will start hurting if I eat the whole cookie. I, it's too much. It's way too much. I see what I would do is drink water with those cookies to break out the sugar. Yeah, love cookies. Diabetes in the calling. Yes, yes. I mean, they look pretty now. And it's like stores like that, when they're cooking that stuff, how can I explain it? Like that place, those cookies are the sweetest. But like I've also been at Tiff Treats. I've never heard of Atlanta, but Tiff Treats has like sweet cookies, not as sweet as crumble cookies. But anyways, what I was getting at is that when they cook those cookies, people that work there, like, it's like you need to wear a mask because the sugar is so much sugar that's like in the air. And like, sugar is actually bad for you, even though like I'm still gonna eat sugar, but it's bad for you and it's not really good to like be in an environment where it's always in the air. So I would like hate to work at Crumble Cookie because I would probably be breaking out, like for sure. It's just like the same as if you worked at like Wingstop and that grease is everywhere and like in the air and stuff like that. And then your pores are open because it's hot. Like, yeah, places like that, you'll start breaking out. Hi, I missed the pilot story. Oh yes, girl, but all you gotta do is go back. It's okay. But now we're just chatting about food as usual. I'm trying to be healthy and drink this. Whenever I am trying to be healthy, but I do want to eat something sweet, like not crumble cookie. What do I like? Nothing Bundt cakes. They have like the little cakes that you can get. I think they're called buntinis. But when I try not to eat it, I will look at I go on TikTok. Do y'all know what almond moms are? Like, let me know in the comments if you guys know what almond moms are. But basically, I go on TikTok and I type in almond moms and I just watch the videos of almond moms. It's like comedy videos because it's so funny. And like when I watch those, it makes me like not want to eat it anymore. Almond moms are moms who um they're like very health conscious and they're always like um with the sugar they're like a moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. And they're like, if you're hungry you should have some almonds. They're always like saying eat almonds instead of like eating real food. It's funny. You have to look it up because the way I'm explaining it sounds really boring. But they have like a bunch of jokes about it online. But yeah, I watch videos of like people working out and almond mom videos, and like weight loss before and after videos. And that'll do it. And then by the time I do all that, then I'm good. By the time I do that, it's time to go to bed. Oh, brushing my teeth, that will cancel it all because I don't like eating after I brush my teeth, especially not sugar. Oh, I thought you were going to say woman shaped like almonds. No. I don't even know where that came from. You're beautiful, love the non-rev videos. Oh, thank you. Thanks. I appreciate that. Um, no, not woman shaped like almonds. I'm trying to think. I don't even know. One day I was on TikTok because y'all, I just got on TikTok like back during the pandemic. Actually, like before the pandemic. When was it? 2019. I had friends who were on TikTok trying to blow up, and I was just like, I don't know what TikTok is. Like, I never heard of that. Then 2020 came, and then we were like locked down, and that's when everyone kept talking about TikTok, and I was just like, that seems like an app for kids. So I never got on it, and then everyone would start sending me TikToks, and they'd be like, you need to just make a TikTok so you can watch the videos that we send you. fast forward, now I'm on TikTok. But anyways, sometimes when you look at videos at the bottom, it will say in the search bar, it will say like, in this instance, in the search bar, it said almond mom. And I was like, what is an almond mom? And that's what made me look at it. The first time I looked it up, y'all, I was laughing at those videos for like an hour. It was just so funny. No one else sees the almond mom videos. I think it's based on the things that you look at. Like, I was actually watching a lot of videos about improving your diet, like, well, gut health. I was watching a bunch of gut health videos, so I think that's how it got to almond mom videos. So that's what happened. And I don't know if you guys had seen in my last video where I showed you guys the groceries I bought, and I had that yogurt, the coconut Colt yogurt. So that's yogurt that was on TikTok. It was like viral on TikTok for people who have like gut health problems. I was like, okay, I want to get it. So basically it's made of coconut, it's dairy free, and you take 2 tablespoons a day. Like, you do not eat the whole jar. The whole jar is supposed to last like 2 weeks. So I've been taking that. It actually tastes good. It tastes like chocolate mousse because I got the chocolate kind. It tastes good, but one thing I will say is that I do think that it's only been day 2, so I don't really have any results to say about it. But I will say that I have been looking for this coconut Colt yogurt for like 3 weeks, maybe even a month. And it was sold out in every single Whole Foods that I went to. And then I went to one that was like 45 minutes away from my house, and they had it. It was like, I don't know, maybe 2 left. So I feel like either it really works or everybody's on TikTok. I don't know. But we're about to find out. I think it really works because I went on the website yesterday and the website said that they were sold out online. So I'm just like, okay, maybe this stuff works. We're gonna see. Oh, do you guys have any questions? Let me know. I'll be happy to answer them for you guys. That's what happens when things hit TikTok. The next time you go back, it'll be $6. Girl, when I got that coconut Colt, it was $10. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. When I was at self-checkout and I was scanning it, and I scanned it twice on accident, and I wasn't gonna say anything because I don't really like bothering like the cashiers. But when it scanned twice for $10.99, I was like, oh no, take this off. Cause no, I'm not gonna pay $20 for one yogurt. Like, if it was like $1.99, then I just would have been like, I'll just take the L because I don't want to bother them. But no, not for $10.99. Take this off. Saturn? What's Saturn? Yeah, and that was like the bottle was like this big. Like, I think it's 8 ounces. Maybe 8 ounces. And then like they have a 16-ounce one that is apparently like $30. I don't know, the stuff is supposed to work, but I hope it does. Yeah, I don't think people realize that TikTok, like, once you put it on TikTok, they do go up in the price. And I hate that. But I feel like this, the yogurt was already pricey because it's coconut yogurt. Like, you know, anything that's like not, oh, and it has a bunch of probiotics in it. It has like, I don't know, 25 million probiotics. That's why you can only do 2 teaspoons. Make sure you give us an update. Something about flying makes me so bloated. Yes, that's why I've been looking up so much gut health stuff, because I was like, something has got to give. Like, honestly, being a flight attendant has really changed my like eating habits for the better, honestly. I'm not even gonna say like, oh my god, I hate eating healthy, but y'all see me. Ugh. And honestly, like before I was a flight attendant, I would never drink this. Like, no. But I can drink it. Well, I'm not really drinking it because I'm talking, but like I'll drink one of these one a day, and like celery juice. Drinking, I already drank a lot of water, but like making sure I drink more water. And I do think the probiotics will help. I'm about to stop. Let me not say stop. I don't like saying stop because that sounds like permanent. Limit the amount of dairy that I eat, because dairy is not good for you anyway. It causes inflammation. But it's like eating dairy and then being on the plane is just not a good mix. So, and that's something that I've noticed. So I think I'm gonna like chill on the dairy. Um, yeah, like the main one, anything, it's really anything processed, but it's like, let's be real. I'm not about to like just eat vegetables every day. No. So I'm gonna definitely like try to do less dairy, especially when I'm flying. But if you guys are flight attendants and you guys are in, have you guys done anything to change your diet to help with the bloating and or constipation? Yeah, when I drink this and celery juice and the little shots that I have, that helps me like not be so bloated. Drinking tea, like ginger lemon tea, that helps. And I'll drink, oh, and mint tea. Mint tea definitely helps. So I'll drink mint tea. Um, in the morning, like when I'm on the plane. And those things definitely help. I know that like prunes can help. Eating prunes. Do you guys like prunes? Oh, if you're new, make sure you like the video. And tell me hey in the comments. Someone said Master Short said Saturn. What is that about? I drink a lot of tea, especially green tea. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like drinking teas. Definitely. But yeah, those are definitely some things. I definitely have chilled on the Biscoff cookies. It's just not really, I think it's one, I had a bunch of them when I first was a flight attendant, but now, I don't know. I don't really care to get one. But I wouldn't say I'm tired of them. It's just like, it's not a priority to eat them. Especially not the pretzels, like no. But I'll like bring my own food. Yeah, let me see. Those snacks get old real quick. I only eat the cookies with peanut butter. Oh, we don't even have cookies with peanut butter. But I don't even like peanut butter. Oh, she's dolled up. Oh, thank you. Which airline are you working for? I work for a regional airline. Oh my god, y'all. The sun is going down. I tried to get us some natural lighting. I think I have a ring light, but I don't know where it is. So I just be working with the sun. It's dark here already. Oh yeah, what time is it? It's like, it should be 8 on the East Coast. Yeah. 8:50. Oh, snap. Yeah. Mm-mm. It must be a requirement to look easy on the eyes to be a flight attendant. Child, it needs to be. Cause I don't know, the requirements. I'm gonna I'm gonna get on my Zoom and look my best. I don't know about everybody else, okay? Especially in America. Yeah. I'm not sure. You know, people just don't be caring these days. But like overseas, those flight attendants, there must be something in their rule book. Like if y'all ever flown overseas, I feel like those flight attendants are always super dressed up with heels, with makeup, with red lips, with all that. Are you going to the FA Mixer in Dallas next month? Girl, no. I didn't even know there was a mixer. And nope. I probably won't even find the details to find out. I don't go to work unless I'm called to go to work. So, yeah, I won't be attending any mixers. You inspired me to be a flight attendant 2 years ago. Thanks for your amazing job. Oh my god. Are you a flight attendant now? Or did you apply? But I'm glad. I'm screaming. Child, I'm trying to tell you. Like, honestly, Emirates, okay, like when I went to Greece, all of them were so tiny. Like, well, all of them looked really good. Red lip, like it seemed like everyone had the same like bun hairstyle. No one looked bigger than like a size 4. Everyone was super tiny. Like, I don't know. You definitely give the best advice and you help so many people. Thank you. Yes, that's the goal, honestly. Like, all the advice is to help you do your job. If you want to become a flight attendant, now you know everything, the good, the bad, the reality, so you'll be ready. You'll be ready to get on with this experience and have a good time and just be prepared. Wait, so are you a flight attendant now or did you apply? Omar said he's in NYC. Are you based in Chicago or Dallas? Like, did they send an email about the mixer or something? Because, yeah, I didn't hear nothing about a mixer. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't really be talking to other flight attendants about mixers or things like that. Oh, okay. ORD in the house. Chicago is such a big, that's a big airport. It's a confusing airport, honestly. Oh, you in my hometown. Oh my God, y'all can meet each other. Y'all are close. Oh, if you're new, make sure you like the video for me. Say hey. Oh, cute. Does anyone live in Dallas? Let me know if you guys live in Dallas. Anyone live in Texas? DFW was huge as well, especially when I was back there in August. Yeah, it is. It's like, I think because I've been to so many airports, now I can say, like, Dallas is a big airport. You're right. Chicago is a confusing airport. Like, it's just confusing because there's like upstairs, downstairs to get to certain gates, and yeah, it's a little more confusing. I feel like I feel like the Dallas airport is very simple and it's easy to figure things out to get to each place. It's not bad when you're based there. Oh yeah, because you get used to it when you're based there. Because Dallas was a mess today. Ooh, no, I believe it. What about JFK? Um, I don't remember JFK being that big. Yeah. What airport? I think I was in like Boston. That was a big airport. Boston. Yeah, cuz I went from DFW to Boston and then Boston to Greece, to Athens, Greece, and that I feel like that airport was big. I feel like most international airports seem big when you're not like based there, and then when you're there every day, it's like, oh okay, it's not that, it's not all that. I'm surprised y'all didn't have some questions for me today, which that's fine with me. Um, I'm definitely gonna try to do some more vlogs for you guys. I'm like in the middle of editing a video right now, so that should be up soon. Um, how was the dating scene in Dallas? I mean, I think it's okay. There's definitely a lot of like single people in Dallas. I think there's single people everywhere. Like, especially if you look on TikTok, I feel like everybody's always giving advice for like singles. That's what it seems like. Y'all, I'm chatting with y'all like I don't have to be on reserve tomorrow. I'm gonna have to be on reserve tomorrow, 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Just a hello and have a good evening. Oh, hey, Kevin. I wonder if most airlines are going to start having boarding pay. Um, I don't know. I mean, my airline does, Delta does, and those are the only two that I know. I do feel like other flight attendants have like I guess like added it up, and the boarding pay is like an extra $400 to $500 to your checks. So that's really good. You look tired, my friend. I know I'm feeling a little bit tired suddenly. I had a Y'all, I went to Starbucks. Why was the Starbucks closed? So I had to go all the way to another Starbucks. And it was like a Starbucks inside of a grocery store. And I hate going to those kind because they just act like they don't know how to make anything. But they did make my drink good. They made it too good because I drank it all in like 2 sips. And I always ask for light ice. I felt like they put a lot of ice in it. But it's like when the drink is already made, I'm not gonna say like take the ice out. I was just like, you know what, whatever. It was good though. They felt like working today. I should have got a venti, but I got a grande. But you know when you get a grande with ice, it's basically a tall. That's why I say light ice because I'm like, I don't want all that ice to take away from the drink. We do now. Hopefully we keep it. Have you discussed union versus non-union? Oh no, I haven't. I know that like with union, I think you pay fees, which that's another thing. Like I don't want to have to get a check, get paid from work, and then I have to save money and put money to the side to pay a union. Like, no, I don't want to do that. Did your nail tech arrive back? Oh, she comes back on the 20th, so I can't wait till she comes back because I don't really like these nails. Yeah. When I went there, everybody there, they were like, hey, da da da, how are you? X, Y, and Z. And they were all coming to me. Oh, today's the 20th. Oh, she's back. Oh, period. Yay. Okay. Well, that was fast. I think she left right after she did like my nails, like, I don't know, 2, 3 weeks ago. That was, I don't know. Maybe she had to have left as soon, like maybe the day after she did my last set of nails because they said she was leaving for a month. So yeah, today's the 20th. Cool. So she'll be back. But when I went in there, you know, they were all saying hey and stuff, and they were like, yeah, she's not here. She'll be back. She'll be back. And I was like, I can't wait till she comes back. Yeah, and it was super packed when I had went. And like, do y'all, okay, the nail salon, well, I think all nail salons, they serve alcohol and stuff. Do y'all drink alcohol at the nail salon? I'm just curious. No judgment, like I have before. But now, not now, but like in the past year, I don't drink alcohol in the nail salon because I want them to know that I'm paying attention to what they're doing. Like, don't play. I'm not here to like get a free drink. I need y'all to do my nails. I'm not playing around. Cause when you have a drink, you be all relaxed, not really paying attention when they mess up. My nails look busted. Waiting to go home to get my nail tag. I keep gloves on when I'm working. Right, I will do that too. If one of them is broken, I'm just putting on all gloves. Well, that's why I do short nails, cause I don't like want to have a broken nail. I'll have a glass of wine when I'm there sometimes. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll just drink coffee or have tea. Cause sometimes it's like I feel like they get sidetracked with like the drinking and they always want to fill up my cup. And it's like, girl, don't worry about the cup. Like just focus on the nails. And I just feel like as a nail tech, I would have been like, why do we add this? Why do we add like I wouldn't want to be a nail tech and a bartender. I would just want to be a nail tech. They don't serve alcohol here in the nail salons here. Oh wow. Y'all missing out. Cause they do at every single one here in Texas. I mean, even when I lived in Atlanta, They did. But here, it's like another level. They, I went to one, not at the nail salon I go to, but I went to one nail salon. They had white henny. And I was like, what's really going on? Like, not white henny. And they had a lot of like hard liquor, like Tito. Like they actually had a bar, a real bar that you can walk up to and somebody can make you a drink. So I was like, this is kind of a lot. Oh, that's just too much, not liquor. Yes, like full liquor. But I don't know. I feel like some places, like I was looking on TikTok and this girl was in Houston. Not only did she have a drink, but they had hookah. And I was like, what? Like, what? Hookah at the nail salon? Oh my God, wow, no, that's not safe. Yeah, that's just too much. It's just too much. And like as a nail tech, it's like they already gotta scrub your feet. Now 20% tip, like no, it's not worth it. Wine is fine, but not hard liquor. Yeah, at the one that I'm at, I think they do mimosa, red wine, white wine. Yeah, that's like all I remember. But whenever I go to a nail salon, I normally go like if I'm on reserve, I'll go in the evening, but if I'm off, then I'll go in the morning. So it'll be like 10 o'clock in the morning. Like, I'm good. I don't want to drink because I probably have a bunch of other errands to run. So next they'll start charging a fee to get in. Right. It's gonna turn into a club. And I'm like, no, please keep the nail salon as a nail salon. Like, everything doesn't need to turn into like a club type of vibe. Like, no. Mm-mm. It's never that deep. Still into skincare? Yes, I am. Recently it's like I have I have a basket of like skincare empties that I want to review. What do you guys think? Should I make a video of like all the empties that I have? Please let me know if I should. Like a YouTube video instead of just like posting each single thing. Um, because like yeah, on my Instagram, it's more like the skincare stuff, and I just like took a break from that because I was like, let me focus more on here. Oh, yes, to the skincare empties, because y'all, I have a lot. I'm talking about it's probably like 50 things. I kept, I use, I'm going to do skincare, like, regardless. But I was saving all of the empties so that I can talk about them. So I could make a video. Um, what was I gonna say? But about the skincare, I had to take a break from like trying different things because I noticed that I kept breaking out. I didn't know if it was something that I was using or something that I was eating that was causing it, but it was because I had low vitamin D. And some of the symptoms of having low vitamin D is slow, like skin repair. So that's what I was experiencing a lot. And like, I don't know, I felt like I was like, let's say like I bumped into a wall or something, or like if I like, let's say I stubbed my toe, then I would actually have like a bruise, like my skin would just bruise easier because of the low vitamin D. So I've been trying to like, of course, take the vitamin D pills and go outside and get some sunlight and things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do the video of all the skincare stuff that I've been using. But yeah, definitely, I'm gonna always be into skincare for sure. Yeah, what about you guys? Have you guys tried anything skincare related? The latest thing, I'm trying to think, what is the latest thing I bought? I have this Supergoop Unseen Screen, and I like using that product. That's like been my little go-to. And I have this orange, it's like a vitamin C primer from like Ole Henriksen, and it's actually really good. And then I had this Bobbi Brown vitamin face base, which I do like, but I think it oxidizes my makeup or just makes my makeup oily in the middle of the day. So I don't think I'll be buying that again, but I have all of the containers. So I'm gonna do a video of all that stuff. I am out, my friend. I have to get up early tomorrow. I have to take a test to work for the transit here in NYC. Have a good night, everyone. Oh, well, good luck on your test and have a good night. What is everyone else doing? Anything significant tonight? What are we watching on YouTube? Not YouTube, but Netflix. Anything? I'm watching Selling Sunset. I don't really watch it for the drama, because the drama is just, it's not even, it's so petty. I more so watch it to look at the homes, because the homes are just very inspiring to look at. Working on content. Oh, nice. Content creation is like a full-time job, y'all. Definitely. Like, shout out to people who are good at editing and making their video like super cool, because that is not my forte. But shout out to people who know how to do that stuff. I can just give y'all the tips, the tea, and you know, do a little crop here and there and call it a day. Yeah, I should be studying to be a flight attendant. I'm going to have to stop so I can focus on that. I mean, you're gonna study when you're in training and like learn as you go. So you can always like I didn't study before that, before flight attendant training. They gave us a packet, like, I don't know, the 3 weeks before, and I looked at, and I mean, I studied that, but I didn't like look for other information to study. I just studied in training. Wow, I cannot believe I really didn't drink this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I can drink it tomorrow. All right, y'all. I am going to get off of here. It was good chatting with you guys. I always say I'm not gonna be on here long. Look how long this was. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.